Today's video I am quite excited about. Guys, if you're watching, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button because this channel is censored. We are shadow banned, but that's okay because I'm literally fighting the forces of darkness here. Today's video is in alignment with the trend of growing and immense reality hatred women have. We've been seeing this manifested, especially with the outrage from really just what could be described as the most cognitively, mentally impaired sect of the female population, getting upset at an NFL player saying women have been lied to and told that the careers are more fulfilling than their families and that men are told masculinity is somehow oppressive and toxic. These women that are single and childless and past the wall are being brutally judged by reality. And so when I saw this video of a woman denying accountability from a masculine source, I just saw exactly that archetypal sickness, that psychopathology that women are struggling with as a result of the left. And I want to show it to you so that you can really see a distilled version of it here. When in that situation with the NFL player, which I might make a video about, I think what really bugged them, and I'm being totally serious here, is that he looked so put together. I mean, his beard was perfectly trimmed, his hair was perfect. In terms of masculine performance, he's an NFL player, you know what I mean? And so when he said this, what you saw was a lot of women of the variety that I described earlier attacking his masculinity ferociously, almost animalistically, rather than making arguments. And I do mean animalistically, and you'll see that in this video because it's more of an instinctual response to being held accountable as an individual, which modern women under feminism are told is synonymous with oppression.
Okay, let me see your driver's license. Let me see your driver's license.
It's nothing to see, bro. It's nothing to see.
Let me see your driver's license.
This police officer rolls up on this woman for a traffic violation, and what ensues is quite interesting.
Call my case manager, because I just sent out that
Your driver's license.
In this case, thick thighs do not save lives.
Proof of insurance.
Do
Do you have your driver's license and proof
Yes, I
of
do,
insurance?
but you just pulled me
May I
over.
see
What's
it?
your reason for pulling me over?
You feel the signal go around the truck and
No, I
it shows you're
didn't. No, I
suspended.
didn't. You just lied. Watch out.
No,
What are you
not watch
doing?
She's trying to close the door. I mean, she thinks that she can talk to men this way in the same way that women think reality is a suggestion. They think that it's optional. But then when it holds them accountable for their objectively incoherent and wrong choices, they call it oppression. This woman, rather than taking accountability, definitely thinks she was oppressed here.
What are you doing? I'm closing my
conducting
door.
a traffic stop.
Okay, but you didn't know, bro. Watch out. Let me close my door.
A police officer, let's just calm down for a second here and realize a police officer is stopping her for a traffic stop and she's acting this way. This is a failure in terms of how she was raised.
Oh, you're not
Let
closing.
me close my door. You're doing.
Do you have
Can
your
you imagine talking to a police officer this way? I mean, I think most of us, if we had parents, a father, right? This just is ridiculous. I mean, it's just completely unbelievable.
driver's license? Yes
What do
or
you
no?
need my driver's license for?
But it is the expected course of action if you are a leftist who thinks accountability is oppression.
I'm conducting a traffic stop. That's why. I need to
Well, shut the
identify
door.
who you are. What's your name then? Since you don't have your driver's license.
Who told you I didn't have my driver's license? You just
You
passed.
haven't produced it.
I don't have to produce you with anything.
Yes,
at the
you
moment.
do.
No, I don't. I'm pulling over to get gas. Out of my face.
This is a traffic
So you see the disrespect and you see the literal denial of objective accountability when it's quite literally standing in front of her. Give me your license. This is a traffic stop. And she says, I don't have to. This is the ethos most feminists operate from.
stop.
I don't care what it
Required
is.
by
I don't
state law
care.
to
I don't
identify
care.
yourself to me. Understand
I
that?
don't care. I don't.
If you don't
To be quite
identify
frank, I
yourself,
don't.
I'm gonna arrest you.
You're not arresting anything.
See, she just said you're not arresting anything when the police officer is standing next to her and telling her, I'm going to arrest you.
Like,
Sure about
you just. What did you just do? What did you just do? Is this car not in my name? Is it?
Super embarrassing.
I have no idea who you are.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to get in contact with who I need to get in contact with because I have just sent out some papers. So, yeah.
Put the phone away.
What are you telling me to put the phone away
Put
for? And
the
I'm telling
phone
you I'm
away.
calling my
I don't
case
care who you're calling.
No, because
I
this
need
is
to
an
identify you. Put the phone away.
My
You're right.
They just sent the check out.
So, black women are the least desirable race on dating apps, statistically speaking. And a lot of that is because men find them to be very unfeminine. I have no idea why that would be the case. But a very common complaint, and this is borne out again by the data from dating apps, is that there's a perception, completely unwarranted, unfounded perception, that these women are masculine and argumentative. It's completely unfounded.
There's nothing for me to tell you. I can give you a piece of paper to tell you that they sent the check out, but
maybe she's in a bad mood because she's going to buy her hair from CVS. You can tell that she's bald.
there's nothing else that I can give you.
Okay, well, I need to see your ID. Is that what you're getting, your ID?
No.
Huh?
No.
Like, okay, so in order to act this way, you actually have to think, I mean, what does she think is going to happen to her? That she's going to be allowed to leave, that he's going to give up, that he's going to say, you know what, you don't need to show me your identification. It's not that she expects the police to operate that way. It's that she doesn't actually have a model for accountability in her head at all. Because every single time she's been held accountable, she's called it oppression rather than updating herself. And all non-psychopathic people have to update themselves when they run into accountability. The Marxist ideology says that if you are a certain color, depending on your identity, you're automatically a good person and don't have to face the objective parameters of reality. This is the reason why they're permanently resentful, as the Marxist ideology trades on resentment, because as they're reminded that they're wrong, they become more angry.
Unless you're getting your ID, quit reaching around the car. Last chance, come over
I'm
here.
telling you, I'm providing you with my information. That's it. Like,
Do you have your ID or not?
yes, I do, but get the back. Like, you're like my
It's crazy that she's talking to them like this.
life. I'm a black woman. You're always shooter. I'm trying to
Hey,
call my
quit
fucking
reaching
listener.
around the car.
Did you just not tell me to provide you with my ID? Yes
I've
or
been
no?
standing here
Yes
for
or
5
no?
minutes.
Yes or no, right?
Where's it
Yes
at?
or no?
She has no father.
Where is
Yes or no? Exactly. I'm looking for my. You're tripping.
Okay, I don't want you looking around the car. Why don't you just give me your info?
Indian. Go ahead. Call away.
Put your
Call
phone away.
I'm not putting my phone away because I'm calling my case manager. I'm not. Lock the door and get out and put my keys in the
Oh, get
car.
out of the car.
What are you doing?
Step
What are you
out.
doing? Why are you
Step
grabbing me? You
out
see
of
this?
the
Why are
car.
you grabbing me?
Step
Bro, I'm
out
trying to call my
of
case
the
manager.
car.
Why are you grabbing me? Bro, watch out. Why are you
Step
grabbing me?
out.
I'm trying to call my case manager.
I don't know what's in that car.
Tried to pump gas, and because there is no model for masculine authority, she gets a felony. This is what needs to start happening constantly. When women make bad choices, men need to stop being afraid to tell them, that's a bad choice, what you just did. Otherwise, you get extreme examples like this where women have never encountered accountability for their entire lives, and they get a felony just because they can't respect masculine authority and simple instructions.
I don't want you
It's
reaching
nothing in this
around.
car, bro. I'm homeless. What are y'all doing? Watch out, bro. Trying to call my.
Stay right here. Where are you going? Stand right here.
Stop touching me, bro. I'm trying to call my case manager. Move.
All right, just put her in here.
Like, I'm trying to call my
Put her in
case manager.
Can't seem to cooperate.
Even in handcuffs, she continues to speak in broken English in a voice more masculine than mine.
Hey, call the YWCA immediately.
Just kidding, it's not actually more masculine, because the central component of masculinity is competence.
I'm not playing with y'all. Call the YWCA. I literally have all my paperwork. Watch out. No,
Why
I'm not
can't you
doing
just
it.
cooperate?
I'm not
This ain't
doing
that
it.
hard.
Bro, this shit is
Stand
annoying.
right
You-
here.
I'm sure
It's
you.
good that she hasn't cooperated because she's going to learn a lesson here. This is how you deal with psychopaths. Unfortunately, feminism is making women into psychopaths constantly by telling them masculinity, accountability, individual identity is all oppression. Was that a bullet hole in her car?
Never been
Don't
homeless before. Don't keep touching me, bro. Don't keep touching me, bro. This is annoying.
Let's try this
I already
again.
told you what my name was, bro. This shit is
What's your
unnecessary.
date of
You can find that out, can't you? I tried to get you my information, but you didn't want to let me give you my information, so.
What's your date of birth? What is your date of birth?
Bro, I'm trying to calm down right quick. Like this, you already grabbed
I'm
me.
not your bro.
Well, I'm trying
First
to
of all.
calm down. This trying to calm down. Can y'all stop grabbing me and let me
I've
like?
been trying for the past 10
You have
minutes to
not been trying
identify
to
you.
do nothing. I told you I was giving you my paper.
Stuff.
Like,
Even in handcuffs, wigless, she continues to try to talk over the police officer who's trying to get her information.
the fuck you took my phone?
If you were to teleport a normal person's mind into this destroyed woman's psyche, you could probably get out of being arrested if you just apologized, right? She clearly wants to go to jail.
And everything. What was
You
the,
can
what
make
was
this
the-
easy.
I'm
You can
trying to make a phone call to tell y'all the check has been.
Simple.
This shit is
question.
irritating. Go to jail for what?
What
Not
is
identifying yourself.
your
For
date
what?
of birth?
Because you act like you didn't know who the I was when you pulled me over.
I
You
don't
obviously
know who you are.
Okay.
I have no
okay.
idea who you
I
are.
hate ignorant rich shit. Like this is dumb as okay.
What's
okay.
your ID number?
I don't know.
What's your home address?
I don't have a home address. I'm currently residing in my car. Like I
Yep. Yep.
I just told you.
Stay right here.
It's definitely the patriarchy's fault, by the way. She blames Elon Musk on Twitter for her current situation. Also, it's the patriarchy's fault that she's overweight. That's discrimination.
Can you let me go? Could you let me go, bro?
You're not being cooperative.
I'm not touching you, though. Like, come on, I just need you to let me go. Like, I'm already in hand restraints. What more can I do? What more can you let me go, bro? Can you just let me go? Like, I'm just asking you to let me go. Okay, can you tell her to let me?
Wow, that's very interesting. She's obsessing over being held physically, because that's a symbolic reminder that she's done a lot of things wrong. And that's an intolerable realization to this. Well, there are women standing next to her. I won't call her a woman. I guess she technically is a woman. You can really tell the difference in this shot about who has a father and who doesn't. Feminists are outraged. I love this still of two women officers restraining her, though. At this point, she can't blame the patriarchy. She's just blaming order, which is really fundamentally what Marxism is all about.
You've never been slipping in your car before. I'm sure you haven't, so you just tell her, like, let me go.
We're not running the show here.
I'm not telling you I'm running the show. I'm asking you to let me go. Like, she don't have to keep holding me.
If you would just
She
relax
don't-
and take a deep breath.
Let me go. Like, she don't have to keep holding me.
So if you studied psychology, you would know that developmentally, this is about the age of a 7 or 8-year-old in terms of dealing with authority. And we're talking about a very unruly 7 or 8-year-old in like the 10th percentile of not being socialized. So this woman simply hasn't been socialized and hasn't been taught value and point of order and coherence. That's the reason why she's balking at it. Now, leftists want to appoint judges, especially the Soros types, want to appoint judges that let people like this out of jail. And the reason for that is because every single time these people get held accountable in the court system, it's a reminder that objective reality judges them. It's when you find yourself in a situation like this, it's the final level of essentially being held accountable. You've made so many mistakes that in the situation. And so leftists archetypally froth at the mouth in order to remove this from existence.
Sure you haven't, so you just tell her, like, let me go.
We're not running the show here.
I'm not telling you I'm running the show. I'm asking you to let me go. Like,
Even in handcuffs, knowing that she's making her situation worse, she continues to scream.
you don't have to keep holding me.
If you would just
She don't-
relax and take a
just
deep
take
breath.
See, she's enraged that she's being held, because that's a reminder that she's being brought to order.
I'm trying to. You keep touching me. Y'all keep touching me like I'm not already in handcuffs.
You're not trying.
This click that phone right there and call Shannon.
No.
Exactly, because y'all don't care. Y'all never
No,
care.
you're not allowed to make a phone call right now.
How are you gonna tell me I'm not allowed to make a phone call?
Because right now,
Right, how are you allowed to tell me that I'm not allowed to do something? Says the woman who thinks coherence is oppression, that masculinity is toxic.
you're detained in handcuffs.
Okay. Already got sent out. I hate white officers, bro.
There, racism.
White people, period, bro. This
Yeah, so the BLM and the radical left, this is deeply ensconced in the anti-colonial rhetoric that you see on college campuses where leftists and communists are chanting death to America. It's specifically anti-Western civilization, because Western civilization holds their degeneracy and fundamentally their reality denial accountable. This is the reason why you see them attacking and trying to deface artwork even, because beauty judges their insufficiency, their ugliness. Men going to the gym, which I'm going to do after this video, judges them for their physical deformity. People like Jordan Peterson judge them for their mental inadequacy. Anytime you use free speech, logic, rationality, it's intolerable to them because they are reminded that their ideology is built on a series of lies, pretending as though those mechanisms that reveal truth, called reason and rationality, are somehow toxic and oppressive. So they resort to racism and call themselves compassionate and inclusive.
like it don't take 6 officers for one black woman.
Someone's making a scene. Sometimes.
I think it probably takes another 6 officers.
I didn't make no scene. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Right. She said that she didn't make a scene at this point. Right, okay, it makes sense.
You want me out? Okay, well, I need to use the restroom and some other. Could you walk me to the bathroom in here?
This is going to take a couple minutes, and when you're free to leave, you can go wherever you want. Because when you
Okay.
come close, you can use the bathroom wherever you want.
Where are your keys at?
They in the car underneath the seat.
In the car in the seat.
You
The
just-
door's locked.
They're not in your front pocket right there?
Bro, y'all not getting my car. I'm homeless. Y'all is not getting my car. I'm sorry.
No, you're not about to be homeless. You're going to live in the jail.
Unfortunately, with the
Like this
with
was
being
normal.
suspended, we have to tow your car, okay? There's
No, y'all don't,
we do,
sir.
okay?
No, y'all don't, sir. I'm homeless. What do y'all keep? No, y'all don't, bro.
You know you shouldn't be driving, okay?
Okay, but I'm homeless. This is like no. Sir, what are y'all doing? Like,
Sorry.
come on, no.
Relax.
relax. Why are you slipping this?
Because I need y'all telling me to calm down. Y'all restraining me twice.
I can't. They're locked. I need.
Shit is irritating as bro. Somebody help me. Please help me, bro. I'm homeless.
You're making this a lot worse than it needs to be. Stop.
Because I'm homeless. How you been homeless before?
Obviously, you feel bad that she's homeless, but she's put herself in this situation by making tons of bad decisions. Whenever you find yourself being restrained by 3 officers at once on the back of your car, you've made a series of mistakes. You didn't just find yourself there. This is at the crux of what women hate about accountability, because by the time they face accountability, it's a reminder that they've already made a lot of mistakes. Men, because we have to pay attention to reality constantly, are aware when we make a small mistake so we can correct it. But women are in denial, especially the modern woman who is affected by feminism and isn't raised by a masculine father, is under the impression that anytime she faces accountability, it's the world making a mistake. These women are fundamentally solipsistic and narcissistic. They think the world revolves around them. And so when they get put into a situation like this, or when they're past the wall and can no longer attract a mate, which is actually even more brutal situation than this, because you can come back from this if you made all the right decisions, but a woman who's past her prime, no longer can have kids, childless and single, cat food constantly, and is alone, you can't come back from that. And so their world comes crashing down when they realize they've made 10,000 mistakes and have been told every single time, you've been making a mistake, but they didn't listen. What you're seeing here is the explanation for why leftists want to release criminals out of jail, why they want to defund the police, why they want to have the inverse of laws, because they want to have the inverse of accountability. This is the reason why left-wing cities and states like California, New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, etc. have been crumbling under the endless failures of the left.
Putting pressure on me to not.
Then you need to relax.
I'm telling you, you're putting pressure on me.
You need to relax.
If you were to measure the reality denial en masse, which would be very interesting, is if you showed Western women this video and then you asked them whose fault is it, it's the equivalent of asking what is 1 + 1 equal. It's the equivalent of asking, is the earth flat or round? But I guarantee you would get at least 40% of the female population to say the opposite of the truth, just because they're so spiteful, they're so resentful of order being manifested in front of them, because when they see this, they're reminded of all the ways they're making mistakes in their lives. This is the reason why this anti-objective reality, anti-masculine pathogen is being propagated throughout the resentful mindset of women across the United States and Western countries in general.
You're making this worse than it is.
Let me go, bro. Like, I have anxiety and everything, bro.
Okay. Do you want to sit down?
I can't breathe, bro. Watch out. I can't breathe.
She can't breathe. Oh my gosh.
You're harassing me. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Relax. Relax.
How many views does this have? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. 130, yeah. 4 hours ago? There it is.
I can't breathe, bro.
Okay, relax.
This is the reason why nobody takes the left seriously anymore.
I can't breathe.
Just relax. Okay. Just stay in here.
She can literally breathe.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
This is like the Marxist line of I'm oppressed that they're told to repeat if they ever face objective accountability.
I can't breathe.
Let's see her go in the back of the police car.
Go. Keep on. My case manager, bro, I swear to God. Bro, I'm homeless. What part of it? This irritating. Oh my God.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. The comments are great. Our tax dollars feed this. Another ambulance wasted on a fake problem.
This shit is. How can y'all do this, bro? How can y'all do this? This bro, I'm trying to keep my cool, bro.
I'll let you fall.
Cause I'm touching the throat. Oh my God, bro. No, relax, y'all. I just told you all my
Wow.
car, y'all taking it.
Dude, right here. The difference in upbringing, the difference in civilization. Pay attention.
Relax.
There's no relax, y'all. I just told you all my
Coherence is so infuriating to the left. I'm telling you, this is infuriating to them.
car, y'all taking it. I'm about to be walking.
Relax. Listen. You can get whatever you need out after they're finished the inventory.
I don't have nothing in there but clothes. The fuck, I'm home. Touching me, bro.
Okay, here we go.
Please, bro, because I'm not trying to spit on you, bro. And I know that's assault, bro. Watch out. Stop touching me, bro. Please, stop touching
So
me.
she doesn't want to commit assault, right?
Stay right here.
Move. Stop touching me.
India.
Stop touching me.
You're gonna go to jail.
Oh, the fat wool is falling out of her shirt.
You are under arrest.
I'm
She tries to spit on them.
Under arrest.
I don't give a
Then she gets manhandled.
I don't give a
Left facing accountability.
Come on, mama, get the fuck.
There it is.
Get a spit hood in there. Get a spit hood out of there.
Can't breathe.
There's literally a section of the population which will look at this, and rather than acknowledge every single terrible decision she made, they will still say, no, she's the one who's in the right. It's like it's a sickness, it's a mental pathology that requires them to be victims because they have no identity outside of being victims. In a sense, they're all desperate to end up this way. What's crazy is in the traffic stop, she had like a minimum 200 chances. Probably more like 500 chances to make the right decision, and she made the wrong decision in every single instance. This is exactly what happens, but because the left is diametrically opposed to objective frameworks, meaning logic, reason, rationality, accountability, morality, that they're not even living in the same world as us. I'm so glad that at least the comments are holding her accountable. Everyone is just going at her like crazy, but there are people that if you showed this to, especially, I'm telling you, at least minimum 40% of the female population would look at this and blame the police officers because they've been taught to disdain objective reality to such an extent by feminism.
Stop spitting on people.
Bro, I can't breathe.
We have an ambulance here.
Me, bro, my
And your breathing's gonna get better, I promise. We're gonna help you out.
God, they're so it's so civilized.
Just gotta be cool. And,
Okay, bro.
all right.
Cause he just lied. He just lied.
I'm the ambulance, so.
Okay, I just need you to check me out. This
All
shit
right,
is
no
annoying.
problem.
Make a phone call.
You're not
No
gonna get
problem.
out.
Her over here.
Man, shit.
Stop touching your mask.
Touching me. Stop
I'm telling you one more time. Stop
back. Get the fuck back. Pussy ass.
spitting on us.
Get the fuck back.
How about no?
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Pussy ass.
Yeah, well, you're in the back of the car, huh?
Yeah, cause you can't fuck with me.
All right, dear.
Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
They're gonna drag her out.
Stop touching me. Is you retarded?
Stop
Do
that.
And she's spitting on herself now.
not me. Stop touching me. Is you retarded?
Stop
Do
that.
Oh, they actually put in a Bible verse. Let's go. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all his ways.
not understand English.
I do.
Do not touch me.
Stop.
That's why I touched my hands on you the first time. You don't really want it. I swear to God. No, don't touch me again.
Yeah.
You keep doing that on the slide. I will serve both of y'all. I swear to God.
You really
I
are getting
swear to
personal
God.
on the PO,
I
right?
swear to God. I don't care.
All right.
I don't care. I don't.
The suspect was charged with driving under suspension,
There it is.
simple assault, and
There it is.
assault on a police officer. She is innocent
Yep.
until proven guilty.
I swear to God.
So the left is going to get furious at this one, if they haven't already. But I'm going to continue to cover this, especially up until the election, where we see the left becomes more and more crazed and emphatically on the wrong side of the reality wall. Every aspect of objective truth, of emergent fact, is going to become enraging to them. I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to go to the gym and engage in some patriarchal activities.